What is up, you guys? Just wanted to come on here and give you guys a couple of plays for tonight. Actually, a lot of these are going on like early in the morning or early morning. Early morning Sunday morning, and today's Saturday night. So don't know if I would be able to get these plays out, and they're really good plays. So I wanted to get them out to you guys, just because I would feel bad not getting these out and getting a video out. And you guys have been really enjoying these, especially Esports, League of Legends. I think we have a Counter-Strike play and a League of Legends play for the day. Just quickly, what we do here, we do a lot of correlation. So anywhere that we can find correlation is what we bet on. Correlation is the easiest way to be profitable long-term on Prizepicks. And you know, it's not easy to be profitable long-term on Prizepicks. You know, that's why there's so many people that aren't profitable on Prizepicks. You can see this is the tool I use here in the background. It's called Daily Grind Fantasy. Actually, Daily Grind Fantasy made the tool. It's their correlation tool, and they made it in the middle of August, and it's up 831 units since the middle of August, which is just insane. And it's just all about correlation. It's all about finding correlation in different sports. We've done college football, we've done NFL, we've done soccer, NHL, esports, all different ways to find correlation. This tool finds it, and also I find it, and you know, I'll find correlation, or I'll use this tool to find correlation. I'll create videos or send them out on my Winnable, which I'll get to a little bit later. But you can see here down right here, this is actually my performance for the week. So I'm up just about almost $750, 32% ROI, and you can see exactly how this correlation kind of strategy works, right? This is like perfect to showcase how this works. Pretty much like lose a little bit, and then you have this big pop off, and then it's kind of like trickle down, big pop off, and then trickle down, big pop off. And that's exactly how these work, right? Like, we're doing 4, 5, 6 man entries. Not all of them are going to hit. You should actually expect most of them not to hit, because these payouts are going to be 10x, 25x, 10x or 25x. So for a 10x, all you need is 1 in 10 of them to hit to be to break even, and then for a 25x, all you would need is 1 in 25 of them to hit to break even. And that's not even factoring in you know, getting a 4 out of 6 or a 5 out of 6, which will also pay you out on Prizepicks. The best way to get consistent correlation, you know, as I mentioned, it's very, very important that when you do correlated plays, you put in as many of them as possible, because it's all about volume. It's all about getting as many in as possible. So, you know, if you only hit 125, well, you know, the more that you can put in, the more that you're going to be hitting these plays. Yeah, keep your units low, but the volume needs to be high on plays like this, because you know, the best way to find this volume and to find plays is through my Winnable. What I do is I have a link in the pinned comment, and I have a free plan, and I also have a VIP plan. The VIP plan is $150 per month, and the free plan is completely free. The free plan, I'll normally send out like 1 or 2 picks a day, and then the VIP access, you know, if you're in my VIP, leave a comment and kind of say how many picks that I've normally been doing a day. I've kind of promised like a 4 to 7 picks a day, but I feel like I've been doing definitely more on that high end, maybe even like 8, 9 picks a day. So I've been sending out a ton of them. How Winnable works is you sign up and you just put in your email and your phone number. And Winnable, whenever I send a bet out, Winnable will text you a link to my play. So it's a link, you click on it, and it'll be me. You know, I'll make like I'll have a screenshot of it, I'll give you a link to the play, and I'll tell you a little bit about the play. So really, really easy to use. It's one click. You click once, and then you can click again to get a link to the actual play, and it'll take you to Prizepicks, and you can just get the play right there and take the play right there. So really easy. I'm doing a pretty limited time offer here, where if you use the code free VIP, you'll get 1 month of free VIP access. This is how this looks here. If you go and you sign up, you'll get taken to this screen, and you can see that I have the monthly picked, and then I have the code free VIP in there, and you can see that it's discounted $150. So pretty crazy. You'll get your first month free. You know, if you don't want to, if you're a little bit unsure or something like that, always go with the free plan, or you can do this and get a free first month. And yeah, so no money spent for that, so that's great. It's probably just going to be a limited time that I'm running this. I might have a couple discounts in the future, but I don't know if it's going to be a completely free month. It might be a week or it might be 50% off, but I don't know if I'm going to do a free month in the future. So definitely get in on this early. And yeah, let's just jump into the plays here. So here's the first play. This is League of Legends, and what we love doing in League of Legends is correlating four-mans in the same game, right? So we have this team NS, and then we have this team HLE, and you can see that they all play at 12, right? We got NS versus HLE, and then we have HLE versus NS. So these guys are all playing each other in the same game. So if you have four players playing in the same game versus each other, there's going to be a lot of correlation with that, right? Like there's going to be a lot of if one thing happens or if one team does one thing, it's really going to affect the other plays, right? So what we want with League of Legends is this team right here, we have them on more and more, and they're playing this team and we have them on less and less kills. So how League of Legends works a lot of times is one team is really going to dominate the game early most of the time. Like one team is going to take over, dominate the game, and if they dominate the game early, they're going to be able to snowball that lead into more and more kills, because they're going to have more items, more abilities, more levels, more health points. All of these things are going to factor in to get them more and more kills, and then it's also going to factor against the other team that they're not going to be able to kill them as easy. It's going to be very hard for this NS team to come back after that or generate kills if this HLE team has a ton of items and abilities and all that. And like if you play League of Legends, you probably know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, hopefully that makes sense. And you could leave a comment. I can explain it a little bit better. But that's pretty much how that works, right? So all we would want is for the team HLE to just do really well and snowball that lead early, get a lead early, snowball the lead early, and yeah, we're pretty much just dominate NS. And if they do that, then this four-man should hit because they're all very correlated, right? And like the opposite thing could happen, right? NS could be the one that gets early kills, snowballs that lead early, right? But again, if you're saying that, if it's like, oh, well, NS could do that, then you're pretty much just saying that it's like, oh, it's a coin flip. But a coin flip would be very, very great if you could do $20 into $200. Like if someone said, okay, bet $20 and I'll give you $200 if it lands heads or tails, that would be a very, very great bet to take, right? Like if someone were to give you $200 for just betting $20 for a coin flip, and obviously like the odds aren't a coin flip, it's not 50-50 odds, but it's a lot better than like a 1 in 10 shot that Prizepicks is giving you. So you always want to find these like slight edges, and correlation is the biggest edge that you can get in Prizepicks. So that's the first play, League of Legends. This is also League of Legends. Same thing here. So we got this team right here. It's JDG. So we got JDG, and then we got LNG. Sorry, these team names are these little like acronyms. So we got JDG, and then we got LNG, and they're playing each other at 3 a.m., right? So that's why I wanted to make this video, because these guys are playing at 3 a.m., and then these guys down here are playing at 1 a.m. If you are watching this like after 1 a.m. and this game's still going on, you could also take this as a four-man slip, just by the way. But anyway, we got these two teams playing each other right here, and you can see that we're doing the exact same thing. We're taking more and more for this team, this JDG, and then we're taking less and less for this team, LNG. So same thing, we just want JDG to get an early lead, snowball that lead early, get a lot of kills, get very powerful as a team and as individual players, and then this other team down here, LNG, will not be able to come back from it. They won't be able to kill anyone from JDG. And yeah, it'll just be really hard for them to generate kills because they're not going to have any power, any items, any abilities, and that's kind of the fundamentals of League of Legends, is to gather up those sort of things as you get gold and as you get kills and all that sort of stuff. Down here, this is kind of a separate play, so you can kind of think of this as like a four-man, and you could think of this as a two-man, but I'm putting it all in a six-man. So if you can take this all as a six-man, I would do it. But again, like if you're watching this after these have maybe expired, this is still a good four-man. But this right here is just a little bit of sprinkle on top of correlation, right? We got this is Ninjas in Pajamas. I do know this team. This is NIP. And then we got them two less, right? So they're playing the team OMG. Obviously, we can't do an 8-man. If we could do an 8-man, we probably would do an 8-man. But the max we can do on Prizepicks is a 6-man. So yeah, this is also correlated because it's two people on the same team going less, right? So OMG, we don't have any players on OMG in this slip, but we would want them to be the ones that get an early lead, snowball that lead, and we would want NMP to be suppressed and pretty much dominated that game, right? So again, hope that makes sense with the League of Legends correlation. Definitely leave a comment if it's confusing, and yeah, join that Winnable and join the free VIP. Use code free VIP for a free month of access to the monthly plan. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I love hearing you guys' feedback and you guys' comments, and hope you guys enjoyed and have a great night.